Most traders lose money because they look at the market through a keyhole. They see a 15-minute candle and panic. But to win this war, you need to open the door and look at the entire battlefield. Welcome back to the War Room. Today, we are conducting a top-down analysis. We start from the weekly chart to see the climate, zoom into the daily to see the weather, and finish with the 4-hour to decide if we should carry an umbrella. We are analyzing the king, Bitcoin, and the queen, Ethereum, with extreme detail. We will strip the charts naked, then use our indicators to find the hidden traps. If you are ready to stop gambling and start operating like an institution, smash that like button. Class is in session. We start with the weekly naked chart. Look at this structure. After the euphoric run to the highs, we are seeing a natural correction. The candles are getting smaller. The volatility is compressing. This is not a crash. This is the market taking a deep breath. But here is the warning signal, lights on. For the first time in months, Bitcoin is trading below the weekly EMA $50, 97,663. In a strong bull market, this yellow line usually acts as a trampoline. Right now, it is acting as a ceiling. Psychology lesson. When price is below the weekly EMA 50, institutions are not aggressive buyers. They are cautious. This tells us that the macro momentum has shifted from hyper bullish to neutral bearish. We need to reclaim $97,000 to feel safe again. Now let's zoom in. The daily chart. This is where the trench warfare happens. Naked price action shows us a clear downtrend, lower highs and lower lows. However, notice how the selling pressure is drying up. We found a floor around $86,000. Buyers are stepping in to defend this level. Now, look at the indicators. This is the line in the sand. Bitcoin is currently fighting the daily EMA 50 at exactly $91,701. We are being squeezed between support and this resistance. If we get a daily close above $91,800, we flip the daily trend back to bullish. But as long as we stay below this yellow line, the bears are technically in control. Patience is your best weapon here. Macro is scary, daily is fighting, but the 4-hour chart, it tells a different story. This is fractal theory. Turns happen on the small time frames first. Look at the naked 4H chart. We have stopped making lower lows. We are printing higher lows. The trend on the micro scale has already reversed. And here is the confirmation, the golden zone. We have successfully reclaimed both the yellow EMA $50, 91,015 and the purple EMA $200, 90,324. This is extremely bullish for the short term. The trade set up. As long as Bitcoin holds above $90,300, the bulls are preparing to attack that daily resistance at $91,800. This is your safety net. If $90,300 breaks, the setup is invalid. Now, let's look at the queen, Ethereum. Many of you are frustrated with ETH. Let's see why. The naked chart shows a brutal correction, but notice the volatility contraction? The price ranges are getting tighter. This is a coiling spring. Energy is building up for a massive move. Lights on. Why is ETH struggling? Because we are trapped below heavy resistance. The yellow EMA 50 is at $3,129. The purple EMA 200 is at $3,344. We are currently trading at $3,118. We are in the underdog zone. But look at the 4-hour chart. Just like Bitcoin, the micro trend is shifting. We are squeezing right between the EMAs. We are trying to break above that $3,129 level. A confirmed breakout here opens the door to $3,300. So, we have Bitcoin signaling a short-term reversal and Ethereum building energy, but there is one chart missing, the most important chart for altcoin holders, the Ethereum versus Bitcoin pair. This chart determines if your altcoins will bleed or fly. I'm going to pull that up right now. And finally, the Rosetta Stone of the crypto market, the Ethereum versus Bitcoin pair. For over 2 years, Ethereum has been bleeding against Bitcoin. But look at the naked daily chart. The bleeding has stopped. We are no longer making lower lows. We are chopping sideways. This is called accumulation. The market is deciding the next 2-year trend right now. Lights on, and this is what I wanted to show you. Do you see where the price is? We are trading at 0.03425. The purple EMA 200 is at 0.03341. We are above the 200-day moving average. This is huge. The market is trying to flip the trend. And look at the Bollinger Bands. They are squeezing tight. This tells me a massive explosion is coming. The signal. If ETH/BTC holds above this purple line, 0.0334, Altseason is not a myth. It is mathematically confirmed. But if we lose this line, Bitcoin drains the life out of everything again. Class dismissed. Here's your homework. Screenshot this master plan. Bitcoin, the general, macro, weekly, bearish, neutral until we reclaim $97,600. Caution is needed. Micro, 4H. Bullish as long as we hold $90,300. The sniper entry is active. Ethereum, the spring. Coiling below resistance. We need a breakout above $3,130 to release the energy. The trigger, ETH/BTC. The most important level in crypto right now is 0.0334, EMA 200. Above this, we buy alts. Below this, we stay in Bitcoin. Trading is not about being a fortune teller. It is about identifying the battlefield and waiting for the enemy to make a mistake. We saw the traps on the weekly, and we found the opportunity on the 4-hour. That is how you win. If you learned something new in this masterclass, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next War Room session. Peace.